Hello, Internet. My name is Roro, and welcome to my channel. I hope everyone's having a good day. I was just outside walking my dog after taking about a 5 hour nap in the middle of the day. And as soon as I opened the door, got out onto the sidewalk, felt the sun on my face, something about the air felt different. And I don't know about you guys, but when I wake up from a nap, it really kind of throws my mind off, because people are so used to sleeping at night, waking up in the morning in line with the natural circadian rhythm of your body. You know what I mean? So sometimes naps, like I needed that nap today, but it really makes me feel weird mentally sometimes. And I finally figured out why today. It's because I no longer acknowledge the existence of time. And that sounds kind of crazy, but let me explain. Let's get into it. Now, there's a couple different ways that you can define time. Obviously, I look at a clock every day, all the time. I have to start work at 6 a.m., stuff like that. Things take a certain amount of time to do, so I'll be like, oh, I'm about to cook dinner, and then in 30 minutes, I'll be eating dinner. Those kind of things I can't help but think about. That's not what I'm talking about. And even though all of that is related to what I'm about to say, it is differentiated in my mind because those things are needed for a day-to-day basis if you're existing within the confines of society, which at this point in my life I am. What I'm talking about when I say I no longer acknowledge the existence of time is time as a whole does not feel relevant to me anymore. People say time is a flat surface, and I feel like that's a phrase that gets kind of thrown around a lot. But I genuinely do believe that the linear aspect of time is only in our perception. Everything already has happened, everything will happen. Everything that did happen is currently happening. Everything that's going to happen has already happened. And I think the most potent example of this is death. Every single person on earth is either going to die or is dead. We all know we're going to die. Every single person. So in a way, it's already happened. You're already dead. Or you never were alive in the first place in the way that you perceive it. And when I was outside walking my dog before, something about the combination of me waking up from my nap, I don't know exactly what it was. The air just hit me in such a way, and I almost feel like I got a message from the universe, from the creator, telling me that I need to just really keep doing my own thing and not worry about time at all. And I think this applies to my recent change in career path as well. I used to try to be a musician and I was trying to make that my career. And in order to do that, you have to keep up with the times. You have to pay attention to exactly what is happening in the current times, either to emulate it and try to improve upon it or to react to it and do your own thing based off of that. And I think me throwing that all away and not acknowledging that anymore and not considering that anymore has deeply shaped the way I'm perceiving my life. And I didn't realize how much that was clouding my mind from me doing the things that I actually wish that I was doing on a daily basis. And to tack on to all of this, when I was on this walk with my dog before, I did not realize how profound this was until I came back into my apartment and started to reflect. I knew I had to record, so that's why I'm doing this now. I saw a spider with their web propelling down, just doing their normal spider thing, hanging from a tree. Me and my dog just walked right past it. And I realized if I was to die right now, that spider would be completely unaffected. That spider would still be spinning its web. It would still be doing what it does, regardless of my existence in this physical realm, which is how people perceive life. You know what I mean? I think this is also a concept that people they talk about. I don't know if it's fully understood, or at least not consciously thought of to its fullest extent. But time waits for nobody. No matter what you're doing, if you're alive, dead, somewhere in between, the world keeps moving. Earth keeps spinning. Everything is just going to happen regardless of your position in it. And you can compare this to something like if you were sprinting through the woods and there's rocks and shrubs and dirt and things that you would have to avoid in order to not get hurt or fall or whatever. You're not going to be able to consciously think about every single step you take. You have to just intuitively go with it. And that's something that I remember reading in the book Journey to Ixtlan, and that really resonated with me. You can apply that to a lot of different things, but you have to just move, and you can't acknowledge every single moment, or else you're going to not be in that moment. If you're acknowledging the moment, that moment's already gone. So you're not actually living in the moment. And that's what I mean by I no longer acknowledge the existence of time. I am doing my best to move at the pace that I want to move at, do the things that I feel like I should be doing, because nobody's going to wait around for me to do them. Nobody really even cares if I do them or not. Only I do. So whether I'm doing what I want to do or not, nobody cares. People don't care. Individuals don't care. Time as a whole does not care because it's just going to keep moving or not moving, depending on how you perceive it. But I'm talking about like a day-to-day basis type thing. So yeah, I could go on, but to spare you guys, that's it for this video. I put out a new one every Sunday, so if you like this, come back next week for a new one. I have a bunch of other videos on my channel, where I talk about mental health, different concepts about life, stuff like that. I also stream on Twitch, which is a combination of music and playing video games, talking about stuff just like this channel. So you can come check me out there. I stream a couple times a week, and every video I make some original music to end it out. So enjoy the music, and I'll see you guys next time.